Supervive is finally here! It's not looking great. The game is a buggy mess, the armory makes me question who on the Theorycraft team is a gacha addict, and getting Prisma makes me want to die inside because I'm trying to play other characters and learn, which is causing me to do terribly and earn so little because I'm shit while playing characters who are already awful to begin with! But that's all been talked about both on the Steam page and official Discord, so I want to bring attention to something else. Most likely the reason you click on this video, I want to talk about Brall. I hate this character. I know I'm not the best player in this game, and I may be coming off as someone who is just complaining because they're a scrub, but Brall quite literally breaks the rules of Supervive and is a god purely by existing. So to those who don't know, in Supervive, every character has at least one dash on their shift. Even the most immobile characters like Ava have some kind of dash. Movement is king, and it's usually why most characters just have the one and end it there. Some characters are lucky enough to get 2 dashes. Usually it's just an aerial form of the dash that goes further and faster than the grounded one. Very rarely do characters get allowed the privilege of 3. Only one character is allowed this many, and that's Bishop. Clearly, 3 dashes is the big limit for how many a character should have. But no, here comes Brall deciding to break all the rules and come along with a whopping 5 dashes. Yeah, you heard me. 5. He has almost double the limit. And it wouldn't be that big of a deal if he didn't have much utility or his damage wasn't that great, but no, he has amazing utility for a fighter! He can stun, he can dunk, he can apply anti-heal and an AoE, his ult grants him invincibility and self-heal. Also, when he's enhanced via his passive, he gets extra ability damage and ability cooldown, so he can do even more dashing and stunning and anti-healing! I have no idea why a character with this much utility was given the ability to jump around the battlefield like a gnat, but it was greenlit and he's been busted for almost his entire existence since open beta. Especially now when you can have faster dash haste with Face Riders and Rabbit Paw, and self-heal when you use his shift with Vive Infuser. Brall is just able to do way too much, and using the excuse that he's a melee hunter doesn't work since we have Wukong who can just... a weak one? Yeah, and, if you want to call him one, Bebo with his bomb. And they both don't go over the dash limit. The worst thing, though, is that from the jump from beta to live, he was absolutely untouched. The only thing that changed was his hitbox to match his VFX. Even in the hotfix patch, when he was said to be adjusted, it was a tiny slap on the wrist that already happened! I just hope that Brall gets a big nerf later down the line, because having to fight a hunter that can constantly keep up with you, can help stun lock you to death, and is a damage dealer is just not fun. It feels like we got back to open beta with how strong melee hunters are, except replace Jin with Wukong. It's even worse now since so many kills are dunked with the map being a lot of abyss space, so have fun being paranoid that a Jin, Wukong, or Brall is outside your POV or hiding and drive-by dunks you for a free kill! Okay, so how can we change him to be more healthy? Now, like I said, I'm not the best player ever, so I definitely am just throwing ideas out to the wind. And to any Brall mains or high-level players who are watching this, please feel free to comment if this idea I have would take away any of his identity. I just feel like if he's gonna have this much utility, he's gotta lose a couple dashes just to feel fair. His charge dash on his RMB has gotta go, and the extra charge for his shift needs to go as well. It brings him down to the hard limit of 3 dashes, and it's much more manageable. But if you really want to keep the 5 dashes, get rid of all the CC he can do, except for maybe the anti-heal on his chain. Also, before this video ends, I just want to say that this all comes from a place of passion and love for the game. I want to see this game succeed and grow, but if things don't change quickly with characters, it's most likely going to die out. Now, I do have hope that things will change soon, and this entire 5-minute rant on one hunter angels like milk when seeing that the armory prices in Mission Prisma game were overhauled not even a week later. And if any of the devs are watching, hi! Sorry that the first post-launch video I made was me harping about a character. Anyways, that's it for now. I'm planning on covering any interesting lore from the items once I finally have them all obtained, so be on the lookout for that. But until next time, I'll see you on the breach. Oh, shit.